Alrighty, guys. Good afternoon. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Nickel Rocks here in Laney, Alabama. Alright, okay. Mr. James Morris. Okay, James went ahead and he ordered a console off the website. He wanted to do a custom console. He wanted one with the laser edge graphics and all that kind of good stuff. So we obliged him. Okay? And well, he wanted the Miami Hurricanes turnover chain. Okay, the logo with the chain, the big chain, and all that. And I was like, going like, okay. So he sent me a picture of it, and I see it. I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. So anyway, we went ahead and we did it and got it done here. All right. This thing has got a 500 gig drive. It's up on online servers along with a 10-day trial of the Purge, 4.0 for GTA 5. BO2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel for BO2. And of course, it has the NCAA football, college football revamped mod on it as well because he's a big sports fan. Alright? So, anyway, we got it all done and everything. We've got a remote here. We've got programmable, addressable LEDs. Alright? Now, as you can see, there's the logo come out real nice. And we got the Hurricanes running across the top and all that kind of good stuff. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. Alright? We'll go ahead and we're going to turn off the light for effect. And let's boot this monster, okay? So as you can see, there you go. All right, and James, I hope that you like. Oh yeah, it's an Insta booter too. Okay, so works real good. We did your ROL and team colors and everything. And as you can see, there's your Miami turnover Hurricane chain logo there. But what I did was instead of just like putting the state through here, I also added the friggin' duck or whatever the hell that thing is there with a beak and a friggin' pipe or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. So anyway, and then of course we got the Hurricanes logo on there too. All right. So and yeah, she does all kinds of crazy stuff. All right. So hopefully it will give you an epileptic fit. All right. I'll tell you what though. All right, just so you can see, you can speed in the remote controllers right here. You can speed it up. Okay. You can slow it down. All right, you can use menu auto, and then there's 300 modes of operation for this crazy thing. Okay, so you just gotta hit mode plus or mode minus or whatever, and it does all the crazy colors and all kinds of different ways, and I mean it's just ridiculously nuts. Okay, and it does all different ones. Okay, and then also it does solid colors too. It does red, green, blue, and white. Okay, and we'll bring this back to menu auto there. All right. And like I said, it does a bunch of modes on it. See, as you can see, it does all different colors. You can put it in all different colors. It's you can have it fade slowly, quick, whatever you want to do with it. Okay, she runs all different ways. So it's yeah, it's pretty interesting. So anyway, boy, what they can do with LEDs is just unbelievable. You know what I mean? But anyway, making a long story short, there you go. All right, I hope that you like the logos and everything. Came out really nice. I was really pleased with it. I mean, you saw me cutting it out. I sent you pictures of it and everything. So there you go. All right, now we're going to pay attention to the screen here for right now, okay? Because this is rather important, okay? All right, look, we booted up. Okay, we're in FSD dash, okay? And of course, we got notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to check this thing out. All right, so I'm going to go on over. Okay, under emulators. You got FCUX, which is NES emulator. All right, it's got that's for your standard Nintendo Entertainment System. Then you got SNES, Super Nintendo. Okay. Then you got MAME. You got Genesis Plus 360, Game Boy Advance, and back to FCUX. Okay. If you're into the old stand-up arcade games, the old nostalgic consoles, and all that stuff, and you're into that, well, buddy, there you go. There's a whole bunch of games on there. There's over 7,000 ROMs. Just in the emulators alone. Okay? We're back out of there. Okay, Xbox classic games. Alright, now, this is from the original Xbox, okay? So you got quite a few classic games on here to keep you busy for a while. Alright? And then, of course, we have the homebrew section. Alright, this is where the tools reside. Alright, that you use to blow up the console with and all that kind of good stuff. And then, of course, we have Xbox Live Arcade. Okay, a myriad mind-boggling amount of arcade games. Alright, that keep you busy for a while and then some. And then, of course, we have the meat of the system, which happens to be the Xbox 360 games, okay? So we're going to work our way through here, all right? So just so you can see. We have Advanced Warfare, okay, Wolfenstein, you'll see 3, Sims 3, Test Drive, Sonic, Skyrim, Saw 2, Saw 3, Red Dead Redemption, PopCap Collection, okay, PGR4, yes, your college football revamped NCAA 14, fully modded, alright, NBA 2K16, you got Mortal Kombat DC Universe, you got the Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, you got MW3, Modern Warfare 2, Minecraft, Midnight Club, Medal of Honor, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect, Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo 3, okay, you got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you got Grand Theft Auto 5, you got Ghost Recon 2, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City, okay, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 2, Gears of War, alright, so on and so forth, okay, Fable 2, MMA, okay, Crisis 2, Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 3, Ghost, Black Ops 2, Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2, okay, Biohazard, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 4, and of course back to Advanced Warfare. So you got a ton of stuff on there to keep you busy for a while and then some, alright? Now, back out of there, we're going to go to the original dashboard, okay? And we're going to do that by using Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button, hit it again, and you'll notice that a square will pop up with your name on it. There you go. You got 30 reserved days left on the server. Life is good. We'll back out of there, we'll back out of here, and you will see that it's up, it's online, and it's live, alright? And then, of course, we have our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. Now, over in our fifth tab, we have our Offhosts, okay? We have BO2, we have Ghost, we have Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2, okay? To disable them, okay, to stop the menu from coming up on them, just hit A, okay? Or to enable them, hit A, okay? So there you go, alright? Real simple. They come enabled right from when you start up the console. So now we'll go back to FSD Dash by going to Xbox Home, alright? And I'll show you another little thing that I did for you, okay? Here we go, alright. Now, we're going to get back in here, and this thing has multiple dashboards on it as well. Alright, so, you know, I set you up so then that way then you don't have to go download and go crazy and downloading different menus and dashboards and all that crap, okay? We're going to go into Dash Launch here. I'm going to show you how to utilize this, okay? Look, it's really easy. Go to Paths, hit A, okay? You'll see. Default that it boots up into is Freestyle Dash. If you hold down button B, it'll boot into FX menu, which is dashboard, okay? If you hold down button Y, it'll boot into the stock dashboard. And if you hold in on the left bumper, it will boot into Aurora, okay? Aurora is a little different from FSD. It's the afterthought of FSD, okay? So, you know, just to show you what Aurora is, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll set the default so it boots up into Aurora, okay? So all we're going to do is highlight it, hit A, okay? Let's see here, we're going to back out of it by hitting A at the double dot folder. Alright, then we'll go down to Aurora, and we'll choose the Aurora XEX right here, okay? And there we go. I'm going to hit RB, we're going to bring it down HCD, X to save it, B to back out. It's going to reboot now into Aurora. Aurora is already set up for you as well, okay? So you don't have to download any artwork or anything. It's already done, okay? It's already been done for you, all right? So we'll select the profile right here. All right, there we go. And now what we'll do is, wait a minute. See, I hate when they do that multiple. That just makes me crazy. Hang on here, wait a minute. There we go. But yeah. We don't want to see the hidden titles. We don't need that, okay? Just multi-disc games, okay? So anyway, all right, look, with this system here, okay, we hit the back button. All right, the file manager, scripts, restart, reboot, and shut down. All right, then we'll back out of here. Then if you hit the start button, the business end of this thing, you got assets, profile, content, you know, modules, language, security, and about. Okay, so, you know, and pretty much it's all self-explanatory. All right, now, okay, in the event here now, you want to go ahead and you want to pull up, you know, a different folder. Okay, right now we're in the Xbox 360 folder, okay, as you can see. Well, hit RB, it'll bring up the context menu below. Okay, Xbox Live Arcade. See, pretty much the same thing like FSD, just a little different stuff. Ooh, forgot to put the title there. Okay, I'll fix that. That's no big deal. Sorry about that. Sometimes that happens. Okay, you know, I mean, okay. So anyway, then of course you got your classic games. You got your homebrew section. All right, you got your indie games. And back to show all, which shows everything that's on the hard drive. Okay, so pretty simple. All right, you know. So anyway, you know, like I said, it's just a different dashboard. That's all it is. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set this back up to FSD for you for right now. Okay. Let me see here. Where the heck is it? There. Yeah. There it is. Okay. So we'll go back to the homebrew section. We'll go to Dash Launch. We'll hit it. Start it up. And then we'll go to Paths. We'll go to Default. And we will set this back up to FSD. Okay. So we're going to hit that with A. and then we're going to go down to freestyle, and then all we're going to do is go to the default XEX, hit A, alright, and now it'll use FSD. So now what we'll do is we'll hit RB, bring it down to HED, X to save it, B to back out, and away we go. Alright. Connor, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to? Staying out of trouble, I hope. Okay. Alright. So anyway, okay, so there we are now. We're back at FSD. Okay, now, just to show you a couple of the mods, okay, that's on here. We're going to go to Xbox 360 games, alright? First one we'll do is we'll do college football revamped, okay, because I know you're chomping on the bit at that one, okay? So it's all good. Let me see here. Let me get to it. There it is, okay? So we'll hit it. We'll hit it again. You will see it will start up, and you ain't going to say NCAA 14, it's going to be college football revamped, okay? So, like I said, and then I'm going to show you, and then you already got a roster that's downloaded to it. I would suggest going to the website, though, if you want to get different rosters and different stuff, you can, right off the website, and no big deal. But it's already been set up for you, so, pretty much you should be good to go right out of the box, okay? So, as you can see, there we are, college football revamped. And there we are. Okay, we'll press the start button. Okay, hit the hard drive. Alright, and now it should load into the main menu, and then you'll be able to see your teams, and then, modify your coaches and all that kind of good stuff, You got your 2020 season, of course, Dynasty, Road to Glory, Ultimate Team, Xbox Live, team management settings, okay, EA Sports Extras, My NCAA Legacy, all that kind of good stuff, okay? So pretty much, it's all good to go. And I mean, like I said, exhibition game, practice, coach, one button mode, matchup, all that kind of good stuff. So you got a ton of stuff on there, okay? So have a blast with it. It's already good to go. All right, so now we're going to get out of here. Hit the guide button, Xbox Home, yep, and there we go. Then we'll exit out of that, okay? And now it's going to bring us back to FSD Dash. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another little ditty here, okay? Came with it, all right? Thoughts on all these new RPG shooting games are starting to look the same. Yeah. That's what normally happens there, Jay. Definitely. I mean, it's like, they're all the same. I mean, point, pull the trigger. They're like, okay. It's like the same thing. It's like the old Black Ops 2 and everything, It's just, point, pull the trigger. There it is. I mean, just, Anyway, all right. Now, look, okay. Just to show you here, all right. Now I'm going to use the old BO2 to demonstrate this thing, okay? This is your Offhost. Now this Offhost works for MW3, Ghosts, and all that. All right, it works the same way, okay? On all of them. D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. All right, and then of course you have GSC menus on BO2. You have Jiggy and you have Sentinel. Sentinel is for zombies, Jiggy's for multiplayer. All right, so let me show you how this works here, okay? I'm going to go to Black Ops 2. We'll start it up. Okay, there's no special way to start it, just start it up. You don't have to go to the default multiplayer or any crap like that. Okay, you got Black Ops 2 is bypassed. Okay, life is good. And then we should get the screen here. And then after Dolby, I'll be able to control it. Because they really want you to see Dolby, I mean, like, I really need to know that, okay? Anyway, alright, so we'll hit start. Okay. And now we'll hit start again. Okay? Hit the hard drive once again. Alright. And now we'll go to multiplayer. Alright, now when you see this, you're going to see Black Ops 2 is bypassed. You're going to see Black Ops 2 cheats are loaded. And then I'm going to give you a little demonstration real quick of what it does, okay? Because I know that you're new to the RGH scene, okay? So this is your first RGH, so it's going to be a good one. Alright, so anyway, we'll go to local games. Okay, we'll select that. We'll set up the bots. We'll do 9 of them. And then what we'll do is we'll start the match, okay? Now, okay. Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, A to select, X to back out. Like I said, our Offhosts D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Alright? I know it gets a little confusing, but once you get used to it, you'll be alright. So anyway, we'll go ahead, we'll do that. Now we'll hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, there's Jiggy. We're going to go to the main mods right there. We're going to do quick mods, alright? And then what we'll do, back out of there. Okay, we're going to go down to bullets, and we're going to devastate them with swarms and grenades and explosive bullets and hunter killers and RPGs. Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll add dogs just for the hell of it. Okay? Then we'll back out of there. Okay? And then what we'll do here is we'll back out of here. Alright? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Offhost. D-pad left. There it is. Okay? X to select. We'll grab hold of all this crap and turn it on. Alright? we go, and then we'll do on screen. We'll do that. This. No, I don't want filled. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do pyramids. There we go. And I understand that your wife plays too, so when she gets home from work after being in the ER, well, this is some good therapy right here, okay? So anyway, we'll back out of here now. We'll back out of here. D-pad left to close the menu. When the snap line turns blue, let him have it, okay? And pretty much now we can also fly through here with the LB button, okay? And get a bird's eye view and just, like, hell from above, okay? You know what I mean? Just blow stuff up like you ain't never seen before, all right? Now, in the event that you want to become a real penis with fingers, hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, go to aimbot, go to unfair aimbot. You shoot through buildings and everything else, and pretty much victory is yours, okay? Hell of a way to end the game, and also piss off a lot of people. But it does work, okay? As you can see. So anyway, once we're done here, then I'm going to show you zombies, okay? Alright, so just bear with me. Now these are old menus, man. This has been around for a long time, okay? But as I said, you're new to this, so you know I got to show you this stuff, all right? Because that way, then you're not ripping your hair out. Okay, so anyway, now what we'll do, we'll back out of here. Yeah, then we'll back out of here and we'll go right to zombies, okay? Now zombies uses the Sentinel menu. Now I know this is gonna sound kind of funny, but hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. You're going to use X to select, okay? And then you're going to hold it on the left trigger and push down on the right thumbstick to back out of it. Okay? Don't ask me why. I didn't program it, man, okay? I just put the damn thing on there, okay? So anyway, we'll go to local. All right, and there's our COVID-19 infected Earth, okay? Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, looks like our Earth right now. I'm waiting for tomorrow. Everyone ready for a barbecue? All right, so anyway. All right, we'll select that. Go to transit, boom, hit that, okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start the match, okay? Now, when the match starts, you're going to see the instructions pop up over here, how to use it, how to use the menu, actually, okay? So, you know, I mean, just reference that if you need to, all right? But it's pretty easy. Once you know it, you know it. It's like riding a bicycle, all right? So anyway, yeah, we're waiting for the other players now. It'll start. There we go. Now, we'll hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. There's the menu right there. X to select. So we're going to turn God mode on. Infinite ammo on, okay, unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, and then we get the freaking, let's see here, yeah, we'll turn the, toggle the aimbot on, okay? Now we'll back out of it by holding the left trigger, pushing down the right thumbstick. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get a real weapon, okay? Like a fully automatic RPG, one of my favorites, okay? There we go. And we'll select that, okay?
That's the sound of doom.
And then, yes, it is the sound of doom now, isn't it, okay? In fact here, wait a minute, no, that's a grenade, damn it, I picked the wrong one, whoopsie, okay, here we go, and we'll go here, thank God I have God mode on, they can't hurt me, so anyway, yeah, there we go,
I prefer something with a touch more control.
there we go, alright, and pretty much they all die, okay, you know, in their face, okay, so, now, we'll back out of here, alright, and, you know, it's got all kinds of features on it, where you can, like, spawn quite a few zombies or whatever, you know, I mean, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff, okay, that you could do with it. You know, you got weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, so on and so forth, lobby mod. Okay. So anyway, that's how you do that, okay? So anyway, there you go. So, now we'll exit out of that, okay? And now what we'll do is we'll start up a little GTA. Yeah, came out, yeah, which is Loki starting to take the fun out of the game. Yeah, I hear you, man. I know. It's like, it's the same thing over and over and over, you know? Alright, so anyway, don't judge my character, okay? Just don't judge, alright? Anyway. Let's go on over to GTA 5, okay? Now, this is the new Purge 4.0 menu that I'm going to demonstrate for you, alright? So I worked real hard on this damn thing. It's actually going to start up two menus, okay? You can have 3.9 and you can have 4.0. Okay, it's a trial. Alright, if you like it, you can buy it. Alright, look, this is the way it works here. Hit Grand Theft Auto, we'll hit it again. Now, this thing's going to start up, you're going to see a text box pop up, alright? You're going to set the controls for 3.9, D-pad left and X. Just leave the one that's selected highlighted, okay? And then, you know, just select that. because 4.0 will run 4.0 will run you know, with right D-pad plus the right stick. So we don't want to set the same controls, okay? So anyway, open menu with left D-pad and X. That will open up 3.9, and then to open up 4.0, right D-pad, push down on the right thumbstick, you're good to go. All right. So here we go. I got a game save on here, and I'm going to show you the features of this thing, okay? And it's a gigantic menu, and there's a lot of stuff, and he's adding more stuff. I heard that there's supposed to be an update today to it. Okay, it's in beta, and I believe after this update, you should be good to go. So, anyway, needless to say, you're lucky you got early access through this trial, okay? Because I know the developer. Alright, so, anyway, now we're going to load up into story mode here, okay? This is offline, like I said, I'm going to go online with your console, okay? That's for you to do, alright? Sorry it takes a little while for it to load, but that's just the way it is. That's GTA 5, okay? Anyway, there's Purge 4.0. We're going to close that menu first. We're going to open up 3.9. Okay, there we go. All right. And we'll go to quick start option. We'll turn this on, this on, this on, this on. Let's see here. Infinite ammo, spawn armed, and we'll leave the never want it off. There we go. Okay. And we'll back out of here. Go to quick options, you know, fix vehicles, super drift, what's it called, drift mod, improve fly mode, you know. Yeah, we'll turn that on. What the hell? Okay. And then, of course, you got your bodyguard menu and all that, but let's take a walk outside first, all right? And as you can see, it's kind of dark. So what we'll do here is we'll go to misc options first, and then what we'll do is we'll go over to weather options, and there, we'll bring out some daylight. There we go. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll go over now we'll go to bodyguard menu, and there is no more fun than having Tony stun gun strippers by your side. So we can have a bunch of them. See? I think your wife might not like that. I'm not sure. Okay, because you know, I mean, yeah, they're cute. Yeah, look at that. Now that's a, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, we're manly men, okay? So anyway, there you are, okay? So, yeah, Tony stun gun strippers, okay? So now we'll get out of there, okay? We'll hit D-pad left and X to exit that menu. And now what we'll do is we'll open up Purge 4.0, all right? Right D-pad, push down on the right thumbstick, there you go. All right, we'll go to quick start options, all right? I'm going to turn all this crap on, too, all right? No, not never wanted. Want to keep that off. We're going to give stuff all weapons, and, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim, no ragdoll, and do not disturb on my phone. Okay, quick options. You got slow mo, clean ped, invisible vehicle. You know, go off the radar. That's online. Okay, then of course we have drone mode. Drone mode is really cool. All right. You know, I mean, you can click RC car mode, select the car, and you can drive it around. Okay. You can go to creator mode. And you can spawn vehicles from the sky or whatever, like, you know, whatever you want, like drop it right on top of the hookers and all that. You can drop a car wherever you want, see? There you go, everywhere. There you go. You need to block this guy. There you go. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff, see? Ton of cars, okay? So anyway, then we'll back out of there. We'll back out of there. Okay, we'll turn on creator mode right now. Okay? Let's see here. Then we go to air superiority. Now, hitting the RB button will give you fast missiles. See? Now, of course, I can't blow up these cars here because they are in God mode, okay? However, though, we can go over here, and we can blow up a fire truck if we want. See? Just like that. Pretty much we're good to go there. Yeah, he's hurting. Yeah, huh? Go over here. Oh, yeah. There we go. And we can zoom in, too. Works real good. Yep. And pretty much we can do whatever we want. See, and then of course we got fast missiles and slow missiles and all kinds of good stuff, okay? So, you know, there you go. All right? There's all kinds of stuff that you can do and cause all kinds of havoc and destruction from above. Okay? You know, works real good. All right? So anyway, we'll turn off air superiority now. We'll go back to drone mode. Get out of there. Okay? And there we are with my hookers and the car that I'm, like, sitting in. Okay? So anyway, then, okay, you got my player. Okay, and then of course you got all players. That's when you're in a session. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff to them and everything else. All right, back out of there. Teleport locate. You can teleport anywhere you want. It's all crazy. You can also stash. You can also stash a place if you like. If you like a certain place where you want to spawn to or teleport to, you could store it and you know it'll hold it. No problem. All right, we're back out of there. Then of course we got recovery options and then we got character options. Okay, where we could actually change the model. We could actually change our model. Okay, we can turn him into anything pretty much. Model changer, component prop editor, genealogy editor, where you can like give the guy like gigantic paws and a big nose, whatever you want to do. Then we can restore the original, and then of course we have animations and all that kind of good stuff. All right. Your pet options, okay? Pet spawner. Like I said, you can spawn anything you want. You know, it's all right there. All right. Vehicle options. Los Santos Customs. Okay. Of course, you got vehicle spawner. When you're not in drone mode, you spawn them that way. Okay. Weapons options. Okay. Now, one of my favorites here is the gravity gun. Okay. Now, you might ask why. All right. But I'll show you why. Okay. We'll grab hold of. Let's see here. We'll grab hold of her. Okay. There she is. And we can use a hooker as a weapon. Okay. See, we could bring her around and yeah. See what I'm saying? Okay, she gets real good velocity. I'm telling you, she's coming up the street here. Okay, and you know, I mean, we can do all kinds of horrible, mean, terrible things to her. Okay, especially when she don't make you no money. All right. Now, I'm quite sure your wife is gonna love this too. Okay, you know, so we're going to abuse women. Okay, you know, I mean, in a horrible, mean, terrible, in so many ways. Okay, you know, so pretty much, yeah, and she works real good. And once we're done with her, we could just throw her away. See? And there she goes. Ouch! Okay, so, pretty much works good, okay, you know? Then, of course, let's see here. We'll turn off the gravity gun. We have the stripper flinger, okay? This is a good one, too, okay? Because all you gotta do is just point, and you can throw strippers, especially at strippers, okay? See what I'm saying? Works really good, I'm telling you. I mean, just like, oh, here comes the other one coming back. That was nice of her. Yeah, so, you know, and you could just keep, like, oh, man, you just beat the crap out of everybody. What are you doing coming by me? Get the heck away from me. Here, get away from me. Go. I don't want you. Okay? So, anyway, as you can see, it works really good. And then, of course, we can use the gravity gun in conjunction with Tony's stripper flinger. All right? And then we have control. Okay? And then we can, like, throw her away and bring her back, you know, treat her like a freaking yo-yo, okay, you know? See what I'm saying? And whoop, she's gone. See? So it works pretty good. And of course we have, let's see here, we have force field, where pretty much where you have a force field around you, and you could just start walking around, and all of a sudden you'll notice, now these cars, like I said, they're all in God mode, but the cars that are not in God mode, well, pretty much, they go bye-bye. Okay, you know, I mean, so on and so forth. So, you know, works pretty good. It's got a lot of stuff to it. There's a lot of stuff to this menu. And as you can see, stuff starts moving around and stuff like that. Yeah, it gets all crazy and stuff. All right. But anyway, as you can see, there's all kinds of good stuff right here. And my strippers should be following me. Yeah, there they go. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you can do that. And there's all kinds of crazy stuff on here. Okay. You know, and I mean, and it's just nutty as a fruitcake. All right. Then we'll back out of there. Then you got misc options. Okay. You got protections, your menu options, creator mode. That's enable creator mode where you draw debug lines, entity card, you know, disable pet reactions, raycast debug mode, all that kind of good stuff. You got my stash stuff where you actually store your paint palettes, your pet variations, your stash teleports, all that kind of good stuff. Then you got beta options and enable FPS. So pretty much that's 4.0 in a nutshell, okay? And like I said, there is a lot on that menu, okay? So, you know, have a blast with it, okay? It should be really cool. You know, you should really enjoy it. So anyway, we're going to get out of here now, okay? We're going to go back, and here we go. All right, now, what we're going to do now is now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through getting this thing online for the first time. Because this is rather important, all right? Otherwise, you're going to be ripping your hair out, okay? And I don't want to see you do that, okay? I want you to be happy with this thing. Not getting aggravated and throwing it across the room. So, okay, let me show you what we're going to do and what you're going to do when you first get this crazy thing, okay? Now, as you can see, all right, we have the console. Before you power it on, what I want you to do, I want you to power this thing off, okay? I want you to just get it. Don't power it on. Don't do anything. I want you to go here, and then what I want you to do, I want you to reach in, I want you to grab the hard drive, I want you to slip it out of there, okay? Then what I want you to do is then I want you to power the console on, okay? And now what's going to happen is this thing's going to boot, and then once it boots, we're going to get into the dashboard, okay? And when it does, when we get into the dashboard, what's going to happen is we're going to set up your network connection. That's the first thing that we need to set up, okay? So we're going to set up your local area network. Okay, I hope that you have a normal router with normal settings like WP2SK for the security and all that kind of good stuff. Because if you have a Mac-enabled address router where you use a MAC address to authorize, people on your network. Well, you're going to have to get the MAC address off this Xbox and put it in there on whitelisted on the router. But if you're running a regular password, WP2SK, you'll be fine. All you got to do is go up, go over, bring it to settings, bring it to system. Under system, go to network settings, okay? Under network settings, okay, you're going to see it's scanning for wireless networks and everything. It's going to find yours, of course. Right now, mine's check marked off, okay? But anyway, it's going to find yours. When it hits yours, click on it, put your password in. When you do that, you're going to go ahead and it's going to test the Xbox Live connection like this. You should get a check mark and 2 red X's, okay? That's what you need to get, okay? So now, and then we'll cancel that. And as you can see, we got a check mark and 2 red X's. Don't care about these 2. That's the only one I care about. I just want to get to the router, okay, for now. Because we don't want to contact Xbox Live directly. We have to use a stealth server for that with an RGH. Because otherwise, it will ban your KV immediately. Okay, all right, so it's going to be a stealth server, okay? So anyway, once this is done here, you got your check mark and 2 red X's. You're good to go. That's great. Power the console off, okay? And then, what you're going to do is, once you power it off, take the hard drive, slip it in. You'll feel it click. Okay, we're going to close the drive door on this thing. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull the power on it, okay? Please pull the power on it. You got to pull the power and leave it out for 5 minutes, okay? Just do that, okay? Because if you don't, it's going to screw up the DNS. You're not going to get on live. It's going to be all kinds of crazy. You're going to be messaging me going, what the, I'm going to kill you, Tony, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, remember, leave this out 5 minutes. After 5 minutes is up, then you can go ahead. You can plug it back in, okay? Now, all right, once we did that, and the only reason why I can plug it back in right now is because it's already on my router. The credentials are correct, so the DNS should, notice I said should, connect and be on live, although that has proven me wrong a couple times, and I've sat there and had to wait for 5 minutes for the damn thing to connect, okay? So anyway, all right, long story short, all right, there you go, we're good to go. You waited the 5 minutes, good, power the console on, okay? I like that. That's so pretty. The hurricanes. Okay? All right. System booted, okay? Once the system boots, and what you just did, you see this green stuff moving around, that's going to stop. When that stops, it's a good thing because that means it locked the server. Now, once it locks the server, you can hear the fan speed kick up. It's the bottom of the screen, which is what we want. That's good. Welcome to the line. You're on the server. Good. So we're getting out to the internet. And you're going to see that you're off on Purge 4.0. All right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go on over to the homebrew section right here. And we're going to make sure that it gets online. And we're going to go to the Xbox 360 dashboard. Okay? Hit that. Now, you're only going to do this once, by the way. You don't have to keep doing this, all right? So anyway, we're going to get a big square. When we get that, that means that we're good, we're hot, we're good to go to live. Okay? So, got it? Good. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, all right, is this. You can use your retail profile on this thing. My server's really good. I haven't had a profile ban in many years. However, it's still a modified bootloader, okay? So therefore, there is a slim chance that it can ban your profile. And, if God forbid the network goes down during the middle of a challenge response, well, bad things can happen, okay? Like the KV get blown and then you have to buy a new KV, all right? So, with that being said, I'm going to tell you right now, before you download your retail profile, I want you to think about that. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go to www.xboxlive.com/live. I want you to get on your computer. I want you to make a profile. Okay, make a modest profile. It doesn't matter, whatever. Just make a modest profile. Use Outlook for the email credentials and everything. Make a password. Okay, and then once it's done, come back here and then download that profile. Okay, you can always modify your retail profile from a distance. A lot safer than actually having it on here. Okay, so just the word to the wise. All right. So anyway. What we'll do is once you download it, okay, it's going to look like this when you sign in. Okay, it's going to sign in. You're going to get the spinning circle of death. It's going to pop up on live. There's your profile. You're signed in. Life is grand. Okay, you're on live. All right, congratulations. Now, in the event that you're sitting there and it's sitting there for 15 minutes and it still hasn't downloaded the profile, there's a problem. Okay, what happened was it got corrupted. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to fix that. And this is only if you have a problem downloading your profile. Okay. Listen, at that loading screen, downloading, back out of it would be, come here, up, over, settings, system, hard drive, storage, right there. Click on that, okay? Go to the hard drive, click on that. Under the profiles, underneath these 2 profiles, you will see your profile that you tried to download that went bad, okay? what you do is you're going to D-pad down to it, highlight it, hit A, okay? Then go to delete, all right, using the D-pad, and then hit A and delete it right off the hard drive because it's no good anyway, okay? Once you're done, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. Now, you'll see device options. We're going to hit Y. We're going to go down to clear system cache. We're going to do it twice. Once, and because it's Microsoft, we're going to do it twice. I don't have to say anything else. Just think about Windows 10, okay? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do it twice. Okay? There we go. Alright, now system cache is cleared, life is good. Alright, now we're back out of here, back out of here. We're going to go back up, over, down to social, sign in, sign out, download your profile, and you're good to go. Alright, and then once you download the profile, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, and there you have it. And pretty much you're going to be back at FSD Dash, okay? Now, before you can go up and play and all that stuff, you only got to do this once, too, unless you download more downloadable content and all that kind of good stuff. You're going to make sure everything's unlocked to your profile and this console. And you're going to make sure it's unlocked correctly and attached correctly. Okay, so there's a little tool called XM360 right here. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on it again, okay? What this does is seeking out all the downloadable content and all of the XBLA. Alright, now, if you're not familiar with that downloadable content, it's just that downloadable content. Alright, you can go to a website, downloadable content for games and stuff like that, free. You can go to torrent sites, download it to here, free. But when you put it in the hard drive and everything else, if it's not hashed to the console, it will not work. That was a security feature that was instilled by Microsoft, which of course has been blown away by this tool. Alright, so, security. Alright. Anyway, okay, so here's all your XBLA. You'll notice the little padlocks are all unlocked and everything. Well, just to give you a little hint of what would happen if you downloaded some XBLA, you come in here, you hit unlock, okay, hit A, and it'll unlock your files that you have downloaded and everything else, okay, as well as making sure that all these are unlocked. So everything's all unlocked, good, okay? Now we'll go to show DLC. This is downloadable content right here. This is for all your games right here, okay? As you can see, pretty much all of them are all unlocked, I do believe, yes. You see all your compatibility packs, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all that stuff. All this stuff here is very important, okay, for these games in order to play. Otherwise you'll go through a download loop, and it'll say download this update, download that update. You already got it. You don't have to do that stuff, okay? It's already been done. So anyway, if you download, if you get downloadable content from a website or a torrent, okay, and you put it on the console, put it under the correct title, media ID, under the content folder, well, you got to unlock it. So you got to come here and you got to go to unlock. So we go to unlock here, and it would unlock everything. Right now there's nothing unlocked because it's already been unlocked, okay? So we're good. Hit A. Then what we can do, we can exit. And now you are free to roam and do whatever it is that you want to do on this crazy thing, okay? Now I've got two other things I'm going to show you here, all right, that are rather important, okay? Your emulators. You can play the emulator online, offline, doesn't really matter, okay? So we'll go to emulators, all right? And we'll use, let's do MAME for right now. We'll hit MAME, we'll start it up, all right? Now you're going to see MAME is loading, okay? Now as you can see, all the old stand-up arcade games, okay? You use your right trigger, you go down page by page, okay? Saying there's over 7,000, I mean, it's nuts, okay? Joust, Galaga, all the old stuff, okay, your left trigger will be page up, page by page. D-pad down, D-pad up, so on and so forth. A to launch the game, and once you're done, hit the guide button, and go back to Xbox Home. That'll take you back to FSD Dash. Now, alright, I've shown you that. Now, original classic games, okay, for the Xbox. Alright, listen, here's the deal here. Alright, if you try to play classic games with the server on, with it online, it ain't going to do it. Alright, you're going to wind up with a mess. Alright, because the only thing that you're going to get is actually this right here. A big black screen that does absolutely nothing. Alright, because it doesn't jive with a couple of programs that are on here, okay, that are in the plugins. So, therefore, there you go, you get a black screen, alright? You have to play the classic games in bypass mode. Okay, I'm going to show you what that is, okay? When you're ready to play a classic game, just power the console off. Alright, then what you're going to do, you're going to go ahead, you're going to hit power, and then you're going to hit eject. Alright, now, once you do that, leave this tray hanging out, okay, until you reach the dashboard. Alright, You gotta wait till you get to FSD. Okay, now the system booted. All right. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna boot into FSD dash, leaving the tray open. You're gonna notice no plugins, no nothing. The only thing you're gonna have is a local area connection. Okay, for your router and your local area network. All right, and the reason for that being is because XBDM is allowed. Okay, where plugins 2 through 5 are not. All right, so as you can see, you have an IP. Now, if you venture to go ahead and download Xbox 360 Neighborhood, or you use FTP, File Transfer Protocol, like FileZilla or WinSCP, you can connect to this console. You can transfer games. You can put stuff on it, take stuff off of it. Everything else, it can all be done remotely. Okay, so just to let you know, that's what that's for. You can transfer KV. You can use your phone if you want to, and you can use FileZilla, which is FTP client, and you can hook to this too. You don't have to have a computer. All right, so that was a big thing where everybody's like, oh, you gotta have a computer. Well, yeah, if you want to use tools and stuff like that, sure you do. But just to let you know though, for simple programs, for transferring files, KV, stuff like that, off of your phone and everything, you can use FileZilla, and it will connect. You just put in the IP, put in port 21. ID Xbox, password Xbox, and you'll be connected to it, and then you can just transfer files and folders back and forth, no problem. So anyway, once we're done here now we can push the tray in. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna sync up the controller here, and then what we're gonna do here, is we're gonna go on over to the classic games right here. All right, and I will show you that now they work. Okay, you will see the logo pops up, the original Xbox from back in 2002. Alright, and of course there's the game. Alright, and it's going to load up. And there it is. Yay, and she's ready to go. And here comes the stupid board that's going to tell me how to drive. Shut up! Okay? And there's the game playing. Alright? So as you can see, we'll press the start button. Show you that it works here. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to put an alias on here. Alright, and there's the game. As you can see, it all works good. Once you're done with your classic game, hit the guide button. Xbox Home. And bring it back. Alright, that will take it back to FSD dash, okay? Then you can play another classic game, whatever you want to do. Alright? Just remember this though. If you want to get back on the line and you want to play with your friends or whatever, okay, and you want to play Xbox 360 games online, you have to power the console off and just power it on normally. Okay? So that way then, you have outside connection to the network. Alright? Also, if you have your discs at home, and you want to go ahead and you want to not have to worry about using them. Well, they have this cute little thing called DVD extract. Okay, so you put the disc in there, right, and then you hit OK. It will find it, and then what it will do is it will automatically pick the games folder, and you can actually rip it right from the disc right to the hard drive. Okay, just remember your storage. This thing is pretty close to full, about 23 gigs. You got to leave some kind of storage for these games, because if you don't, this thing makes a lot of virtual drives when it starts up a game. It uses a hard drive as memory source. Okay, so if you put too many on there, you're going to wind up with fatal crashing and all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, so just remember, keep some space open. Okay, if you don't like the game, well, it's real easy to do. All you got to do is go over to let's say you don't like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You're not American, okay? All right, anyway, look, highlight it, hit Y, okay? See that right there? You delete it right off the hard drive. It'll delete it, it'll free up space, and then you put your game on here, okay? And then once you're done putting your game on there, after you rip it, you can go to Setup, and then you go to Content Settings, and then all you have to do is go Scan Settings and start a manual scan, okay? And it will find it, it will find the artwork, it will download it, and it will put it in the proper place, okay? All your game paths are right here. Okay, you could also go ahead and get an external hard drive, plug it in, set the path on the external USB drive, and then you could put even more games on the damn thing, okay? So, I mean, there you go, all right? This is very, very, very simple stuff that has been around forever, okay? So, there you go, all right? Very versatile. Have a blast with it, okay, James? Listen, brother, thank you for your business. Hey, Sean, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Listen, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, I hope that you like the way I set up the logos on this thing. All right, because it's definitely bright. No question about that. Okay, and I mean, it does Like I said, it does all kinds of crazy stuff. So I mean, you got some really cool colors with this thing and everything else. So it should be a beacon in the night. Don't put it in your bedroom. Your wife will kill you. Okay, I'm just warning you. All right. So anyway, listen. Thanks so much. Okay, greatly do appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You all take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Take care, guys. Good to see you. Take it easy now.